Now, this sort of video would be helpful to you if you actually go along with it. And it's going to be more of a meditative inquiry at a very subtle level, and especially I want to look at the movement of thoughts. Because thoughts are the things that are what put us into mind identification. And in this sort of paradoxical dance, they sort of they stop doing that at some point. But at first, it's very important to see the subtlety of thought and how it puts us into the mind. So if you take a moment just to settle down, just set into your seat, relax your forehead, relax your cheeks, relax your face, relax your jaw, feeling the energy falling down through the body, sinking into your gut, sinking into your glutes, into the ground, into the earth, like honey moving down through your body, pushing all of that energy, that any tension in your shoulders, in your heart, in your chest, all of it down into the ground, down into the earth, where it naturally wants to go. You might take a deep breath and exhale out while doing so. Another deep breath. Now, resting attention gently into the space where thought arises. Now, it might be in your head, it feels like it's in your head. So resting your attention right into that place, even if you've done this many, many times with this sort of self-inquiry. You might need to take your time with this to really settle in, especially if you've had a big day, your mind's running around everywhere, jumping from thing to thing, but just bringing your attention right into the middle of that thought space. It's where your thoughts will say things like, what am I doing next? What's he talking about? Where is that? Those are the thoughts that I'm talking about. They emanate from a central presence, a central little column within the body somewhere, apparently. But if you put your attention there, waiting for the next thought, I don't get it. That's a thought. Where is that in the head? Oh, I've done this before. I get it. That's a thought. Put your attention there. Softening your body again if it feels tense. Taking a breath, exhaling, letting the energy go down to the ground. Now, very simply, we're just keeping our attention in that space of thought and merging, coming closer energetically to each single thought that emerges, that arises. By coming close to, it's as if you're putting your nose right up to the movie screen that is projecting all of the thoughts onto it. So you're so close to the movie screen so that every single thought that arises just dissolves. Its content doesn't matter. It just becomes an energetic inflection that you can actually feel in the body. So your attention might flux in and out while having your attention in that thought space. It might move toward the thought, and then there might be a felt sense in the body of like a impulse in the head, or like a little wave of uncomfortableness, or perceived uncomfortableness. But we're going to drop even that label of uncomfortableness because that's another thought too. Taking another deep breath, relaxing the body, relaxing every pore of the body. Keeping attention there, right there. Don't move it. Don't move it. Keeping it right in that thought space. Keep it there. A thought might arise now. And I want to speak to the subtleties of thought in this space. First of all, let's start with body image location. If you think of your hand, and don't go into your head thinking too much about this, just listen and be from that place of presence. Just listen and intuitively let your instinct take over here. Taking another deep breath and relaxing into the body. Now, when we think of our hands, we tend to conjure up a mental image of our hand. It's not actually the hand, but there's a perceived picture in the head. So if we close our eyes, you can think of, where is my hand? Or you might see a mental image, but that is a thought. If you come close to that thought energetically, that thought stuff like we just did, you'll see that it dissolves. It's not actually reality as it is. It's a thought in your head that is conjuring up a 3D space of the hand. And the same with the foot. The same with the eyes, the same with the head, the same with the location of thought where it emerges in the head. There is no central head in which thoughts arise from and emanate from. That's just another thought. So when we see mental images as thoughts of body location, the perceived body starts to drop away. Now the same occurs with location as well. We have subtle perceptual filters that we overlay on experience. So if I look out at this wall that's in front of me, if I say that's a wall, that assumes that that object is, in fact, over there. It's separate from me. Rather than just being, rather than just presence, which captures everything. If you're looking at the computer screen, you might see a computer screen, but notice that in your head, without the, what is that computer screen, without the label computer screen. You might even be able to feel it if you're really attuned that there is an energetic overlay that is put in place that is separating you from the computer screen, saying that it's separate from you. I'm here and computer screen is over there. I'm here and phone screen is over there. What if you came close to that perceptual inflection in the mind and merged with it fully, and then dropped your attention back into that thought space that I pointed you to earlier? Taking another deep breath, relaxing the body, keeping it porous, keeping it open. If any thoughts are arising like, what the heck is he talking about? Notice that in the thought space as a thought, and relax your whole body, opening up to it. If a thought is inclining you to click off the video and go to something else because you're not getting it, notice that as a thought and relax into your body. If a thought is saying, I've done this before and I never get it, notice that thought, relaxing into the body. If the thought is saying, this is uncomfortable, I don't get this is scary, this is the unknown, I've never done this is intimidating for me, then relaxing into that thought. Relaxing the body, keeping it porous and open, staying in that thought space. And just listening from this place, in this thought space, in this unknowing place of being. When we're not entertaining mental images of body location. We're not entertaining worldly filters of object, of there being objects in the world. Just relaxing again, relaxing the body, keep it open. Staying in that presence, staying in that unknowing. You can see how it's reductive. Noticing any thought that emerges, wanting to label, wanting to question, wanting to identify certain sounds. Oh, that's a bird chirping. Oh, that's a girl making a noise. That's another thought. Oh, this is cool. That's another thought. Staying in that space. Not moving. Don't move. Don't move. Stay there. Don't move. Do not move. Do not move. Relaxing the body. Staying porous. Staying curious. Do not move. Do not move. If a thought's still arising, I'm not getting it, merging with it and relaxing. Do not move. I don't know how to merge energetically with the thought. That's the thought. Put your attention close to it, like you're pushing your nose up to it in a movie screen theater. And relaxing the body. Who are you from this place without using a thought to identify yourself? Who? Who? Stay with it. Don't use a thought. No thought at all. Where are you? Where could you possibly be in this place of unknowing? Who are you in this place of unknowing? Relaxing the body. Don't move. Don't move. Stay with the unknowing. You want this. You're safe here. Fear might emerge. This is the unknown. Terror might emerge. Stay there. Stay there. You're safe. You're safe. Be like a newborn. Be like a newborn baby. Newborn babies were raised in this place of presence. And you're just returning to it in the actual experience of consciousness right now. It's totally safe. Stay here. Stay here. Relaxing the body. Opening up. Dropping any mental image of body location, any thought of this being cool, any thought of this being, oh wow, I'm sort of getting it. No single thought. Paying attention for energetic overlays. Oh wow, this is awesome, I'm finally getting it. Oh, I can't wait to tell Sam about my positive experience with this guided meditation. What am I going to do later when I go and see my wife, or when I go and see my stepdaughter, or when I go and see my daughter, when I go inside? Relaxing the body. Stay here. Don't move your attention. Let it dilate outward infinitely, without a mental image of there being an infinite vast open space. That's just another energetic inflection. Relaxing the body. Stay here. Stay here. Who are you? Who are you? Without a thought. Who are you? Stay in the thought gap. Who are you? Stay here as long as you need to. Don't move. And carry it with you through your day.